Yo, 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 what's up? What's happening, my friends? Just had to jump on this live. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys like the 3 steps to making 6 and 7 figures online, even if you're starting from zero, even if you have no following, no tech skills, no experience. Okay, doesn't matter. You just got to see, if you want to make money online, like you got to just be coachable, you got to be consistent, and you got to be confident. Okay, that's it. 3 things, guys: coachability, consistency, and confidence. Now, confidence comes from being consistent. So, if you're not willing to be consistent and show up every day for yourself, you probably won't be confident. That's just what happens. Okay. So, I'm going to show you the 3 steps to making 6 and 7 figures online over time, like thousands of dollars, as much money as you want to make, right? Like, we actually make as much money as we want to make based on like how much, like, based on our desire. Like, you got to figure out like how much money you want to make, and then you got to take action. Okay. So a lot of people, they don't even know how much money they want to make. So that's another thing. All right. But this is a digital business in a box that I'm going to share with you today, my friends. And this business has made me thousands of dollars. And my friend Christina, in the past 2 weeks, she's made $10,000, guys, as a stay-at-home mom with this business. She's made $10,000 in freaking 2 weeks. Okay. And all we do is resell digital products in the e-learning industry. Okay. So if you want to learn more, just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. This could absolutely change your life, but you got to take action. Okay. Action takers are money makers. So if you want more wealth so you can live a life of freedom, well, you're going to have to take action. Okay. See, the reason why some people get wealthy and some people don't, because if your desire to be wealthy is strong, you'll get wealthy. But if your desire to be lazy is stronger than your desire to be wealthy, then you won't get wealthy. So some people, their desire to be lazy is stronger than their desire to be wealthy. That's why they don't take action. Instead of learning skills and upgrading their mindset, they scroll on social media or they watch TV or whatever. That's why they don't get wealthy, guys. Right? You got to take a little bit of action every day. See, with this business, all you need is 1 to 2 hours a day. All you got to do is post some content on social media, guys. Just post content, videos, right? Here's the process, guys, to making like a lot of money online. Thousands of dollars, even millions of dollars over time. I can say that because I know people that have made, thousands of millions of dollars online, like myself included. I've made thousands. And I know people that have made 6 and 7 figures. So I know how it works. You have an offer, okay? You have an offer. You have a system, and you have a strategy, okay? What is an offer, guys? What is an offer? It's something that you're selling. Okay. It could be a product, it can be an opportunity, or it can be a service, right? It could be a digital product or a physical product. It can be your own product or it can be somebody else's product. Either way, you got to sell something. You're already selling something. Okay. Either you have a business and you're selling something, or you have a job, which means you're selling your time for money. So everybody on the planet, they're selling something. You're already selling something, guys. Now, if you want to make 6 and 7 figures, like if you want to make real money, like create real wealth, you have to sell something. Okay. You just do. So, what I sell is digital products in the e-learning industry, and I didn't create them myself, but I resell them. And you can make with this business, guys, you can make 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions. Okay. So a $1,400 product, right? All you need is 6 customers a month. Because do the math. 6 times 12 is 72. Okay. 72 times 1,400 is basically 100K. So you just need 12 customers, guys. Now you know the math. Now you know exactly like how many customers you need to make 6 figures, right? If somebody asks you like, "Hey, how do I make 6 figures this year?" Now you know. But as GI Joe says, knowledge is half the battle, my friends. I can tell you how to make money, but like knowledge without action is useless, my friends. Knowledge, remember this, okay? Knowledge without action is useless. Knowledge plus action equals results. Okay? They don't teach you that in school. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out, guys. Right? Business in a box. My friend Christina, as a stay-at-home mom, she made $10,000, guys, in the past 2 weeks. $10,000 in 2 weeks, guys, with this business. So how do we make money? Like, well, you don't make money just by starting a business. That's the first step, right? You make money by attracting customers. Okay. Like you don't make money just by starting your business. Like you got to attract customers. Okay. So we attract people to our system. our automated business that makes us money while we're sleeping, right? You got a capture page, you got videos, you got emails, you got a website that people go and they buy stuff while you're doing anything, just like Amazon, guys. Same business model, e-commerce. You sell things online, you have a website, that's e-commerce. Okay. So our strategy for getting customers, what do? How did Christina, my friend, my dear friend Christina, how did she make 10K in 2 weeks? Okay. She follows our strategy. We call it the 2-hour workday. Okay. Or a 2-hour workflow, whatever. So you post 3 pieces of content a day to social media. 3 pieces of content, guys, like videos. Most of us, we do videos. Okay. Like short form videos. Okay. That's what we like. I do a bit of everything, but most of us, we just create videos. So 3 short form videos a day, whatever social media platform you want to use. That would only take you like 20 to 30 minutes, guys, to create 3 short form videos. So all you got to do is post videos on social media and go live on social media and just share your offer and share your story. What is your story? Your story is, why did you start? Like, why did you start a business? That's your story. Why did you start? Like, why did I start digital marketing? Why did I start doing this? Because my company cut my pay in half. They cut my pay in half. I'm from Ann Arbor. Go Blue. I'm in Ann Arbor, Michigan, born and raised, but I also lived in New York City, which I would never want to live again. Not my cup of tea. It's too crazy there. I also lived in New York City. I also lived abroad, but I'm back in Ann Arbor again. So Ann Arbor. Yeah, guys, let me know where you're watching from. Drop it in the comments. So my story, I started digital marketing because my company cut my pay in half. And that was my breaking point, guys. Like most of us, sometimes we don't start a business until we hit that breaking point. Okay. I hit that breaking point, right? Company cut my pay. And that's when I was like, man, forget this. I never I don't want to be overworked and underpaid until the day I die. I don't want to get any more jobs. I freaking hate jobs. Like, honestly, I think jobs suck. I really do. When I hear the word job, I just want to throw up. Like, honestly, just because I've had really bad experiences with jobs, right? But that's when I realized, whoa, what the hell am I doing with my life? Like, what am I doing? Like, am I gonna just work a job that I don't like for the rest of my life until the day I die? Is that what's gonna happen? Like, I got to figure out how to make money. I got to figure out how to become wealthy, because the life that I want to live, and probably the life that you want to live too, if you're honest, requires money. Okay, requires a lot of money. Right? Like, think about it. We have so many things. Are you living the life that you want to live right now? Like, honestly, are you truly living the life that you desire? I'm not yet, right? I'm not living the life that I completely want. Like, I'm not doing, my ideal life is having just an abundance of money in my bank account, so I can just travel the world whenever I feel like it, buy whatever I want to buy, do whatever I want to do. So I'm not able to do that right now. Are you? Okay. Are you able to live the life you truly want to live, or are you restricted? Are you restricted because of the amount of money you have in your bank account? Are you restricted because of your job, because your job doesn't pay you enough? Are you overworked and underpaid? Simple. Like, do you want to be overworked and underpaid until the day you die? Now you got to ask yourself that. Okay. You should really, really ask yourself that. So I hit my breaking point. That's why I started my business. So you got to share your story with people. Just tell people. Like, I talk about it all the time. Like, why I started my business. It's because my company cut my pay in half, and I want to be financially independent. I don't want to depend on these stupid jobs and stupid bosses to make money. I want to be financially independent. I'm a freedom lover, right? Maybe you are too. So go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Sevenfiguremonk.com. There's a link in the bio, guys. If you just click on this picture, there's a link in the bio. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but if you click on these pictures while you're in somebody's live, it'll take you to their profile, and you can stay in the live. You can go check out their profile. Like, you can click on the link and you can put your little email in, and you can check out the details. Just check out the information, guys. This could absolutely change your life. Just like my friend Christina, she made freaking $10,000, guys, in 2 weeks. Stay at home mom. And she does the same thing that I'm doing. Okay. We got 58,000 people in the community. We're all selling the same products. Okay. We're all selling the same products, guys. Right. She made $10,000 in 2 weeks as a stay-at-home mom. Okay. I met Christina inside of our community, and we text each other almost every freaking day. So I've just been watching her she hasn't had a crazy week like the 2 weeks since I've known her. And all of a sudden this week, she's like, 10K 2 weeks And she's probably not done. I told her I wouldn't be surprised if you made 50K in the next 30 days. I wouldn't be surprised if she did. Just because once you get into momentum, anything can happen. What am I selling? I'm not a seller. I'm a sharer. I share. Like I'm sharing a business opportunity with you. I'm not a salesperson. I'm a shares person. Okay. So I'm sharing a business opportunity with you that could change your life. So it's a business in a box. Okay. And we sell digital products or share, whatever, same thing. Okay. I'm just saying. Okay. We sell digital products in the e-learning industry. Right. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay. This is like, I simplify things. You have an offer. Okay. That's whatever you're selling. That's your offer. Okay. You have a system so you can make money while you're sleeping, like an automated system, like Amazon, like a sales funnel, right? Like if you go to my website, sevenfiguremonk.com, it's a capture page. Who knows what a capture page is? Okay. Who knows what a capture page is? Like drop a 1 if you know what a capture page is. Drop a 2 if you don't. 1 if you do, 2 if you don't. 1, 2, 1, 2. What's up? What was that comment? Let me check that out. Told you, Dan, on the call. You got this. Get out of your own way. Yeah, if you get in your head. Yeah, see, guys, we had a millionaire mentoring call today. And my millionaire mentor who trains you and teaches you every single day how to build your business, you're going to get trained from a millionaire, guys. Someone who's made $10 million in 3 years with digital marketing. Somebody that I know personally, okay? I know her personally. I've been to her house. I met her whole family. She's made $10 million in 3 years. 2, you don't know what a capture page is. A capture page, like there's different names for it. They call it sometimes a capture page, a landing page, or a squeeze page. Basically what it is people go to your link and they go to a capture page and you are capturing people's emails. Okay. Right. So they put their email in. Have you ever gone to some kind of website or anything and they asked you for your email? That's called a capture page, landing page, squeeze page. I like to say a capture page because you're capturing people's emails. Like pretty much most businesses on the planet do this, guys. Amazon, they also ask you for your email before you create an account. Okay, they also ask you for your email. If somebody's ever asking you for your email, that's because you're going to be part of their email list and they're going to be sending you offers or whatever, right? They're going to be sending you emails. They don't just randomly ask for your email, guys. There's a strategy behind that. Okay. Companies make millions of dollars with email marketing, guys. So capture page, and then they go to the next part. So they put their email in, right? Then they go here and they watch a video. Now this video that you don't even have to create is doing the selling for you. This whole automated system, right? You don't even have to create it. It's already created. You just got to set it up. You can set it up in a few hours. Like I set mine up in a few hours. You can have your business up and running in like 1 to 2 days, just depending on you, like and how focused you are when it comes to setting it up. That's all. If you're really focused, you can sit down in 1 day and set up your whole business, a few hours. If you're not so focused or you're busy, whatever, maybe it'll take you a little longer. So they watch videos, then they get emails from you. Okay. So we give you 30 emails to begin with. These emails were created by millionaires to do the selling for you. See, why do we do emails? Because emails, the fortune's in the follow-up, right? Have you ever heard this phrase? The fortune's in the follow-up. Okay. Because people don't usually buy after the first exposure. On average, people buy after like 7 to 10 exposures. So you have to follow up with your leads. You have to follow up with your potential customers. Okay. Now you can manually follow up with them, which means you can call them or DM them, but that's really annoying. Nobody wants to do that. So it's better to have an automated follow-up process. That's what emails do. Okay. So every day they're getting an email from you and then they can buy from you at any time. And then they'll go to your website. Okay. And anytime they can go to your website while you're sleeping or doing anything, guys. I've made money while I'm sleeping. I woke up to $1,400 before, guys. I've woken up to $900 sales, $1,400 sales. Imagine that. Imagine like waking up to $1,400, guys, that you can transfer to your bank account immediately. Because every time someone goes to your website that you don't have to create, right? They go and they pay. Well, we show you how to attach your payment processor to your website, right? Like PayPal, Stripe, whatever. We show you how to attach it. So every time they purchase one of the products, it goes directly to you. Okay. You're not getting paid through a company. You are the company. Okay. You have ownership. You have complete ownership of this business that you don't even have to create yourself, right? You're in total control of your business. See, if you're doing MLM or affiliate marketing, you're not in control of that. You don't have total control of that business. Okay. That's their website. That's their automations. And they pay you like what, every 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever. Okay. You have to wait to get paid through the company and they don't even have to pay you. Like I've seen companies close down and they would not even pay people their last paycheck. I've seen this happen, guys, in like the online marketing world. Companies will just close down out of the blue and they won't even pay people their last paycheck. Okay. Because you're not in control. Just like your job, guys, you're not in control there either. They can fire you at any time. Millions of people get fired every freaking year. So you think it's not going to happen to you? Okay. People get laid off, they get fired, they get their pay cut, they get their hours reduced. It's happening. It happens all the time, right? You're not in control of your job. The boss is in control. So, but you're in control of the business. You see the difference? You see the difference? You're in control of this business, guys, right? See, I want control of my income. I want control of my life. I don't want to put my life in somebody else's hands. Like if you have a job, you're putting your life in somebody else's hands. And they can just freaking fire you at any time. And like if you died in a week, guys, they would like if you died today, they would replace you in a week or less. You think they care about you? You think these businesses and companies care about you? They don't give a crap. They just look at their bottom line. They look at their numbers. They're like, okay, if I can make more money by firing this person, let's fire them. If I can make more money by laying them off, reducing their hours, cutting their pay, let's do it. That's how they think, guys. Okay, they're cold-blooded. So why do you like pledge allegiance to jobs that don't even give a crap about you? You got to think about that. Why do you give so much energy? And why do you pay? Like people pay to go to work. How much are you paying to go to work, guys? Think about it. Like you have expenses. You have travel expenses just to go to your job. You got to buy clothes, right? to go to go to your job. You got to pay for so many things just to work. And what do you get back? A measly little paycheck that doesn't really even that you can't really, so many people are living paycheck to paycheck. So many people have two jobs, 2 to 3 jobs. Okay. So the whole job system it's not the best. It's better than nothing, but it's not the best. I mean, it's just not. Go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Okay. See, you basically have 2 choices. You can be an employee, which means you're working for other people. Okay. You're a paid servant. You're working for other people. You're building someone else's business. You're building someone else's dreams. Or it can be an entrepreneur, which means you're the business owner. Instead of building someone else's business, you're building your own business. Okay. You're making yourself rich. You're building your own dreams. Either way, you're choosing. Whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. Right? You can choose to start this business, or you can choose not to start this business. But either way, it's a decision. You can choose to start any business. You don't have to quit your job. Like you can do this around your schedule. Okay. Like we have many people that have jobs and they just build this business around their schedule. Some people start this business for different reasons, right? Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. How do you make money? And what kind of money do you make? I make money by reselling these digital products. Okay. That's how I make money. And I make enough to live comfortably. That's how much money I make. Right. Like I made thousands of dollars with this business so far. But you got to focus on how much money do you want to make? Okay. Like how much money do you want to make? That's how you manifest. Like think about it. How much money do you want to make in 2026? Like, do you know? You should know. You should have a goal. It's from Think and Grow Rich, guys. I don't know if you ever read that book. He says like you should write down like the date, like how much money do you want to make, and write down the date. Like write down the date. Like let's say for example, I want to make 100K, before December 31st. Okay. So now you know how much money you want to make and how are you going to make that money? Now you can say, I'm going to make that money from like digital marketing, from my online business and from like whatever other ways, leave the door open so money can come in from other ways, but you have some kind of idea. Let's say you're doing this business, right? Like I'm going to make 100K. I'm going to make 6 figures from this business. And then, okay. So now you have you have an amount. Now you know how, and now why do you want that money? Like, what are you going to use the money for? Okay. This is the fun part. Now you get to use your imagination and like, you got to spend that money. Like, what do you want to make 6 figures for? Like, what do you want to use that money for? Do you want to pay off your debts? Do you want to travel more? Like, do you want to like save up? Do you want to invest? Do you want to put like a payment down on a house? Okay. If you don't know how much money you want to make this year and you don't know why you want to make the money, like you're not going to make it. Like it's not going to happen, guys. You're not going to like it could by chance, but most likely not. Like you need to have clarity. Like if you want to hit like specific goals, you need clarity. Okay. You should write this down. How much money you want to make in 2026? How are you going to make the money and what do you want the money for? That's from the book Think and Grow Rich, guys. Super famous book. Okay. This book was created by what's his name? Napoleon Hill. He interviewed like the wealthiest people in the world, like the Rockefellers guys, like Henry Ford, like the richest of the rich. And he like broke down like how to get rich, like what you need to like your mindset. Okay. That's one of my favorite books. I also like The Science of Getting Rich, which is also very similar. The Science of Getting Rich, guys, it was written like 100 years ago, and he talks about the same thing. He's like, you need to have a crystal clear vision of what you desire. Crystal clear. The more detail, the better. Okay. Like you can't just say, like, I want to make extra money. I want to travel. Everybody wants to make extra money. Everybody wants to travel. Like you got to have a specific number. Like how much do you want to make? And like, where do you want to travel? Like where? Or you want to go to Thailand? Okay. Which hotel do you want to stay in? Like the more detail, the better, guys. Okay. And then you got to have a system so money can come to you easily and effortlessly. If you don't have a system, money's not gonna come to you, right? I have a system, guys, which allows me to make money while I'm sleeping or doing anything, right? So I can make money at any time. My friend Christina just made $10,000 in 2 weeks. I'm going to talk about this forever. She made $10,000, guys, in 2 weeks with this system, the same system that I use. $10,000 in 2 weeks, guys. Okay. And then you got to take action every day. So you understand you need a vision, you need a system, and then you need to take action every day, right? Aligned action, not any action. Like you got to do income earning activities, which is this strategy. Post 3 pieces of content a day. Okay. That's all you got to do. 3 pieces of content a day, guys. It's not hard. Mostly videos. We just do videos, just like little talking videos where you're just talking, you're sharing your story, you're taking people on your journey. You're telling people what you're doing. You're sharing the business. You're talking about your why. You just got to share your story, right? You got like $1 million story, guys. Your story is, why did you start this business? That's your story. Like I started my business because my company cut my pay in half, and I was sick of being restricted by these stupid jobs. I wanted more. I wanted to be financially independent. That's why I started this business. So why do you want to start a business? Now your story is different than my story, right? We have one guy in our community, guys. He was a welder. Okay, he was a welder at one point, and they fired him out of the blue, and he was living paycheck to paycheck. So he was homeless. He was homeless for a while. He was living in his car. He was living in homeless shelters. And then when he started this business, he was like -$6 in his bank account. And since then, he's gone on to make, multiple six figures, like over $500,000, guys, in 2 years. In 2 years with this business. Okay. How do I know that story? Because he says it all. He says it over and over again. Right? You can't forget these stories, guys. People won't forget your stories. So that story has made him multiple six figures. Your story also. You have a story, guys. Whatever it is, whether you like it or not, it's your story. Okay? You just got to share that story with people. Just be real. Because that's how people are going to connect with you. Because people do business with those that they know, like, and trust. Okay, we're selling things, but we're selling things in a way like we're not being all spammy and salesy. We're just creating relatable content that people can connect with, and that's how we sell. And then our automations do the selling for us. Okay, we're not being all super salesy, because if you're all super salesy, then like you're just going to push people back, right? Like if you go into a store, right? You go into like a clothing store and someone's like, "Hey, can I help you? Can I help you? Check this out. Check this out. We're having a sale. Buy one, get one free." And you're like, "Dude, chill. I'm just looking." Right? See, people don't want to be like sold. People love to buy. They love to buy. Like you love to buy. You probably buy stuff all the time. Most people, they love to buy. I love to buy stuff too. I love it. But we don't like to be sold, right? We don't like to be pressured. Okay. So you got to, like, you're selling things, but in a way, but you're doing it with strategy. You're doing it by just being yourself, just being real, just sharing your journey, sharing your story with people. That's it. And telling people what you're doing, solving their problems. Like talking about the pain points. Think about pain points, guys. Think about like, see, this business, like if you want to do this business, what do? We help people make money online. Now, do you know anybody who would like to make money online? Do you know anybody? Do you think anybody like searches online for ways to make money? Yeah, thousands of people every single day, guys, are searching for ways to make money online. Why are they doing that? Why are people looking for ways to make extra money? Why are you looking for ways to make extra money? Think about it. Why are you looking for ways to make extra money? Maybe you're in debt. Are you in debt? Like 70% of people are. Are you in debt? I have debt. I have debt. I have thousands of dollars of debt. A lot of that was business debt, though. Like I chose to make some investments and stuff. Otherwise, I wouldn't have debt. But I'm in debt because I did some business stuff. Okay, so I have debt. Do you have debt? So that's why people look for ways to make money because they're in debt, or they're living paycheck to paycheck, or they don't have enough money to live the life that they want to live. That's why people look for ways to make money. So what do? Well, you know what people do to make money? I pretty much know every single thing. Okay, like either they try to go back to college so they can get a better job, which sucks. Nobody wants to go back to college. Sucks. Okay, or they get like 2 to 3 jobs. That's what they do. Okay, or they try some kind of side hustle like this or anything. They'll try like affiliate marketing. They'll try multi-level marketing. They'll try like e-commerce, Etsy. They'll try some kind of side hustle, trading, whatever. They're going to try some kind of side hustle. That's how people try to make money, guys. So what do you do to make extra money? Like, what do you try? You doing like Uber, DoorDash? You're risking your life driving around doing Uber and DoorDash. You can get in a car accident. You're risking your life for what? A little bit of extra money. And then you're driving your own car. You have to drive your own car. You're doing Uber, DoorDash. You're building someone else's business. You're building Uber's business. Yeah, that's what people do. A lot of people do that because I don't know why. Because they just they don't want to do anything else. I guess I don't know. Because they don't want to learn how to do digital marketing. So they want it. So they pick these crappy side hustle. They pick these crappy jobs, and then they're exhausted, and they pretty much hate their life. I mean, how can you really enjoy your life if you're working 14 hours a day? Some people are out there working 10 to 14 hours a day. Is that really a nice life? I mean, is that really living the dream? Sounds like living the nightmare to me. But a lot of people are doing that probably because they don't understand there's a better way to make money, or they're too lazy to try or whatever. Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. Learn how to make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions. Okay. Learn how to make thousands of dollars, even millions of dollars over time. Like over time. That's what you can do with digital marketing, guys. I know people that have done that. I know people who've made multiple 6 figures and multiple 7 figures. Like I personally know them. How do I start digital marketing? Just go here. Go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Go there. Check it out. That's my website. Like I know these people, guys. I know these people. So the people that I know that have made 6 and 7 figures online, they do the same thing that I do. They post content, they go live. That's the main thing, guys. That's the main thing that we teach. Like all you got to do is just post content and go live. Okay. If you don't even have to go live if you don't want to go live, but you got to at least post content every day. Just videos. Just talk, share your story, take people on your journey. Let's say you start this business. Okay. Just say like, hey, day one, digital marketing journey. Just take people for the ride. Just be straight up on be like completely open. Tell them what you're doing. Tell them why you're doing it. Tell them how you feel. If you feel nervous, like I'm freaking scared. I don't know I don't know. This is like, I've never done anything like this before. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm kind of scared, but here I am. That's day 1 of your journey. And then day 2, day 3, day 4, until you get to day 10,000. And guess what? You just took people for a freaking ride. Okay. That's what I never did that when I started. I wish I would have, but I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start day 1 of my digital marketing journey. Maybe tonight I'll create a video. Even though I've been doing digital marketing for like the past couple of years now, but I never took people on my journey, because when I started this, like we didn't have that training of taking people on your journey. Now we do, but I can still start from day 1 today. I can be like, hey guys, day 1 of my digital marketing journey, follow me. Even though this isn't day 1, I started like a couple of years ago, but I'm going to take you on my journey now, starting today. So this is what I learned in the past year, blah, 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 blah. Okay. This is what I've learned. These are the mistakes I made. Okay. This is what you should avoid. Like if you're like, I'll tell you guys, if you're going to do digital marketing, pick one offer. Pick one offer, right? That's why I make it simple. Offer, system, strategy. Pick one offer, one system, one strategy. I wouldn't recommend jumping from offer to offer. I wouldn't recommend that. I've done that myself, and that was bad. That messed me up because I started doing this business and I started making money. Like I was making multiple five figures, and then I thought like, okay, I guess I can do anything now. And then I started trying to promote multiple offers, including this one, alongside of other offers. Okay, and it was it was a mess. I wasted time, I wasted money, and just by doing that, don't do that. Like I wouldn't recommend it. You can do what you want to do, but it's called shiny object syndrome. Okay, you jump from offer to offer, offer. I wouldn't recommend that. And be coachable. Like I haven't been coachable. Like I could be way more coachable. Like that means coachable means like we have training inside of our community. Like you follow the training and you implement the training. You don't try to change it. Don't try to change everything. Okay. If a millionaire who's made $10 million in 3 years is telling you how to make money and telling you exactly what to do, freaking do it. Okay. Do it. Don't think you know better than the millionaire, guys. If you're not a millionaire who hasn't made $10 million in like 3 years, don't think you know more about making money than her or whoever, right? Because that's just kind of ridiculous. So pick one offer, be coachable, okay? And be consistent. Be consistent. Okay. That means you got to show up. You got to show up. You got to post your content. Okay. Now you don't have to create content every day. You can batch create your content, guys. Like this is what I'll usually do. I'll just create a bunch of content, okay, in one day. And it doesn't take me very long because I've been doing this for a while. So I can create like 20 pieces of content, like 20 videos, and it'll probably take me like 20 minutes. So what I'll do, I'll just create a bunch of content one day and I'll save it in the drafts. And then I'll have like a week's worth of content. And then all I have to do is just post it out every day. You can even schedule your content in some, there's ways to schedule your content. You could schedule your content for the whole month if you wanted to. Like you could create your content in one day and you could schedule it for the whole month, right? Now I don't really do that. I just manually post my content because it doesn't take, like once it's in the drafts, all I got to do is press post and then it's posted, right? It takes like 15 minutes or whatever. I post a minimum 3 pieces of content a day. And you got to space it out a little bit, right? Like you post one piece of content, you wait a couple hours, you post another piece of content, you wait a couple hours, you post another piece of content. Okay. Now this content's out there working for you 24/7, right? You're building your digital real estate. You're planting seeds. Okay. It's out there working for you. Like right now, guys, somebody's probably watching one of my videos or something. Somebody's probably on one of my social media pages consuming some of my content. I bet you. I can pretty much guarantee like somebody's watching one of my videos somewhere. Okay. Because my content's out there working for me 24/7, right? That's called leverage, right? Like making money in your sleep, having an automated business that makes money for you. That's called leverage. See, if you have a job, you have no leverage, right? You clock in, you get paid. You clock out, you don't get paid. There's no leverage there. But if you have an automated system that's out there working for you, then you have leverage. You can make money in your sleep. You see the difference? You got to automate your income. You got to automate your income. Don't you want it? Don't you want to make money in your sleep? Like, don't you want to have like automated money coming in, whether you're working or not? Like, don't you want to do that? And if you don't think it's possible, then you're not aware. You're not aware of how the world works, guys. Like, oh, okay. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Let's go here, check it out. Like, who automates their income? Every single business on the planet, guys. Like anyone who has like an automated system where you can go to their website and purchase something without even talking to anybody, that's an automated system. Okay. So you can have an automated business out there working for you 24/7, just like Amazon. Then you can have automated investments too, right? You can automate everything, guys. You can have automated investments out there working for you 24/7. You can have automated businesses out there working for you 24/7. Or you could just have a job, clock in, get paid, clock out, don't get paid, and work until the day you die. That's it. I'm being straight up, guys. I'm being straight up real. See, like they don't teach you this in school, do they? Why not? Why don't they teach us this in school, guys? Why don't they teach us how to build automated businesses? Why don't they teach us how to like, invest and like have automated investments? Why don't they teach us that? Well, either they don't know or they don't want to tell us. They want us to be overworked and underpaid until the day we die. Like the whole school system, I did a little bit of research. Like apparently the whole school system was designed to create workers. It wasn't designed to create entrepreneurs. It wasn't designed to create thinkers. It was designed to create workers. That's what I mean based on the research that I did. Like back to like Rockefeller and stuff. He had like apparently he had his hand in the whole school system. I don't know if you know Rockefeller. He was like one of the richest people in the world. They say he's pretty freaking demoniac. Like based on what I read, he was kind of like not the best guy to be around, but he was one of the richest. And they say he had his hand in creating this whole school system because he wanted to create workers for rich people like himself. They don't teach us this in school, do they? Like, what did you learn how to make 7 figures from going to college? Did you learn how to make 7 figures like going through the public school system or whatever? I didn't, but we teach you how to make 7 figures inside of our community. So, you guys, you're not going to learn how to make 7 figures from college. Most people, you're going to learn how to make 7 figures outside of college. You'll learn whatever you learn at college. Maybe you'll use it, maybe you won't. Like 50% of people basically don't use their degree. Do you have a degree? Do you use it? Right? Like 50% of people don't even use their degree. Okay, apparently. Now, do people that go to college generally make more money than people that don't? Yeah, generally. Because the people that don't, like, they don't learn how to, because people don't learn how to do stuff like this. That's why. Like, are you learning how to build a business right now? Are you actually building a business right now? Are you doing it? There you go. Right? sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. This business could change your life, my friends. My friend Christina, I want to talk about her forever because we're friends. Like we text. I'm going to meet her pretty soon and we're going to hang out. I met her inside of this community, guys. She's made $10,000 in 2 weeks as a stay-at-home mom. $10,000 in 2 weeks, guys. All we're doing is reselling these digital products, okay, that we didn't create ourselves. We sell the same exact products. $10,000, guys, in 2 weeks. And all she does is post videos and go live. That's all she does. And she just shares this business with people and she tells her story. She's just herself. You got to be yourself. The thing about Christina is she's just like totally raw and unfiltered. Like I learned from her. Like I got to be more like Christina. Just totally raw, unfiltered, guys. Like she doesn't even like think about it. She's not even trying to she's not trying to put on a show. I don't think she even knows how to do it, guys. She's very simple. Like she's very simple. She's just straight up talking about her life and why she did it, why she's doing this, why she like how good this business is, all the blah, 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 sharing it, just being herself. 10K, guys, in freaking 2 weeks. Freaking insane. I've had $1,800 days. I've had $1,400 days, but I haven't made 10K in 2 weeks yet. But when I saw her make 10K in 2 weeks, this past 2 weeks, I was like, okay, I got to step up my game because she just inspired me. See, some people would be jealous and envious of that. And I was like a little bit, don't get me wrong. I was kind of like, why not me? but overall, I've been more inspired. I've been like, wow, 10,000 in 2 weeks. Are you freaking kidding me? I was just like, this to just like show me like how like the potential of this business, guys. Like that, if that doesn't inspire you, like a stay-at-home mom guy who's just posting videos, that's all she's doing, guys. I know exactly what she does. She posts videos, she goes live, just like I do, right? Honestly, I probably do more than she does, but she made 10K in 2 weeks. See, that's why you got to try, because you don't know what you're capable of, guys. You just got to see what you're capable of. You just got to allow yourself to see what you're capable of, guys. Just give yourself a chance to see what you're actually freaking capable of. Because you're capable of way more than you can even imagine, guys. sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. There's a link in the bio. Just go here. Check out this info. Screenshot this. Yeah. Offer system strategy. Any questions about this, guys? It's really simple. I simplified this. Offer system strategy. Okay. You have an offer, whatever you're selling. See, I promote one offer, guys. But inside of that offer are 10 income streams. So I can earn $100, $300, $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions by promoting one offer, 5 in English and 5 in Spanish. That's why it's 10. Because this business, these products that we sell, we have them in English and we have them in Spanish. So one offer, 10 income streams. Okay. And then one system. And then I earn 100% profit. Did I mention that? I earn 100% profit per sale because this is not MLM. This is not affiliate marketing, which means we don't split our commissions with other people. Okay. Anytime someone goes to your website that you don't have to create and they purchase the product, you get to keep 100% of the commissions, right? And then the system, right? One system. See, I'll show you the system. I'll show you what it looks like. Right now, guys, just by watching this, you're learning how digital marketing works, by the way. Okay. I've been doing this for like, a couple of years. So I know all about it. So what happens is this is the system, guys, that we use. The same exact system. This system right here made Christina $10,000, guys, in 2 weeks. Okay. This is called a capture page. So you're capturing people's emails. Okay. So people go to your link, they click on your link, they go here, they put their email in, right? And then after they put their email in, they're going to go here. They're going to watch this video. Okay. This is a millionaire, multi-millionaire, guys. She's doing the selling for you. She's telling people what this business is. She's breaking down the business. She's selling for you, guys. You're not selling. She's selling. The millionaire is selling for you. Okay. And then there's another video that we sent out inside of the emails. 2 videos from a mom who's made $10 million in freaking 3 years. And she's breaking down how this business works. Now, if somebody has a question after they watch the videos, then they're going to just reply to your emails. Okay. If they have a question, they'll reply to your emails. If they don't have a question, they're either going to get started or they're going to unsubscribe from your email list. That's it. They're going to buy something or they're going to unsubscribe from your email list. Okay. So it's a rejection-free business because you don't have to talk to people, right? I don't talk to people. The only time I ever communicate with people is if somebody asks me a question on my live or if somebody emails me, or they ask me a question on my content. Like if I post a video and somebody asks me a question or whatever, that's the only time I ever communicate with people. I don't get on the phone with people. I don't do that. We don't teach that. My friend who made $10 million, she doesn't get on the phone with people either. And she doesn't pay for ads. You don't have to pay for advertising. You don't have to cold message strangers. You don't have to bother your friends and family. She's made 10 million in 3 years. She hasn't spent a dime on ads. Now, honestly, if I was making that much money like she is making, I would probably spend money on ads too, because why not? Because they work, right? But we just don't teach that. But she hasn't spent a dime. She hasn't spent a dime on ads. That's what she says, and I believe her. So they watch the videos and then they go here. They go here to your website, right? This website, this is where they go. You don't have to create this, guys. It's already created. You can set this up in a few hours. This whole system that I'm showing you, you can set up in a few hours. So they're going to go here and they're going to purchase one of the products. 100, 300, 600, 900, or 1400. Okay. There's payment buttons on your website. Like, look, click. It takes them here to your payment. Okay. To your like checkout page. And they purchase one of the products. And then as soon as they purchase, then you get paid instantly. 100% of the profit. You didn't talk to anybody. They just purchased while you were sleeping or doing anything. You understand? That's how an automated system works. Okay. So yeah, here's your website. Looks just like this. Now, the cool thing is you have total control of this website. So you can change things. Like if you want to change the pictures, change the colors, right? You can change it. Okay. Like here's me. That's me. I'm in Nepal. That's me in Thailand. Okay. That's me like hanging out with people in the community, right? Here's me. Guess what? That's me with Michelle, who created this business. Yeah, I know her personally. She's made $10 million, guys, in 3 years. Her name is Michelle. That's me. I'm hanging out with her because we do live events. How did I meet Michelle, the creator of this business? How did I meet her? We do live events, guys. I met her at one of the live events. I've actually been to her house. I met her whole family. She invites people to her house, guys. Like she invites people to her house. I spent the night at her house. That's the kind of business, like that's the kind of person that you're dealing with. Now, would you invite random people to your house? Like, I don't think I would do that, guys, but she did. She's a big-hearted person. Like she's a big-hearted person, guys. Like you can literally meet the person that created the business. Okay. A lot of these other companies, you never get to meet the person that created the business, and they're probably not going to invite you into their house. I've played pool with her. I've been on cruises with her and her boyfriend, and they're like, and I know it's legitimate. Like you don't know, like you guys, you don't know who's telling the truth or not, right? But like I've been to their house. I've seen their house. I know that they're rich. I've seen them. I've seen their Porsches. I've been around. I've been inside of their Porsches. So Michelle and her boyfriend drives a 911 turbo Porsche. You know how much that cost? Like $250,000. So I got to ride around in that. Okay. Like some people can be like, they can pretend like they're making money and they could be totally lying to you. But I've seen it in real life. I've seen how rich they are. And it inspired me, guys. I'm like, dang, okay. So this is what it's like to be rich. You have Porsches in the garage. You have a beautiful house. You can basically do whatever you want to do. And you're living the dream. I was like, give me some of that, please. Thank you. Do you want some of that, guys? Do you want some of that rich life? Because I've seen it. Okay. And all they do, and they also do this, guys. They're also building, like they're still working, like they still work, but they work in the morning. Like they do most of their work in the morning. And then the rest of the day they just do whatever they want to do. Right. But Michelle's she's fired up, you know. She doesn't have to work. She's making so much money, but she's still like she's fired up. She's still doing freaking a lot of stuff. Like she's building communities, she's doing workshops because I don't know, she's just inspired. She's inspired. But they just work, like they sit down, they do their work, they finish their work. The rest of the day they're freaking chilling. I lived with them, guys. I actually spent like a week. I was like living at their house. It's crazy. Because me and her boyfriend Mike, we got along very well. So like I was like, he was like, hey dude, you want to like hang out with us for a week or something? And you can like see what like you can learn like what we're doing and like you can work with us. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Like if a millionaire was like, hey, do you want to hang out with us and like learn from us for a week? What would you say? I was like, okay. So like for some reason, guys, I don't know. That's just how like I was just like I just somehow like connected with them, and then I spent a lot of time with them. And they would take me out to eat. They would buy me food all the time. They'd buy me dinner. I'm like, okay, thank you. Right? It was crazy. So like, this is an amazing business, guys. That's my point. It's an amazing business. So go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out, guys. Check out this business. Watch the videos. Check out the website. And if you have any questions, just reply to my emails. And you can unsubscribe at any time. So if you don't like it, maybe it's a fit for you. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe you like the idea of making like $1,400 commissions in your sleep. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Like maybe you want to make money in your sleep. Maybe you want to keep 100% of the profit. Maybe you want to learn high income skills. These are skills, guys. What you're learning are what 6 and 7 figure income earners are doing. Okay. You're learning. This is what you're learning. I'm doing things that 6 and 7 figure income earners are doing too. Like going live, posting content. That's what 6 and 7 figure income earners are doing, guys. Right? Creating communities. I created my own community recently. That's what 6 and 7 figure income earners are doing. You're going to be learning how to do all this stuff. Now you can do it. You can go as like, you can dive all in. You can take, like, you can do as much as you want. Like there's so many doors, guys, that can open with digital marketing. There's so many doors, right? You like, I don't know how far you want to take it. Like I'm going all in. I'm like, I want to learn everything. I'm going to learn how to create my own community, which I'm doing. I'll probably learn how to do like partnerships. Like once you get some kind of like, you know, once you start building that brand up and you start becoming like better and better, then like so many different doors will open for you. Like people are going to want to work with you, right? People are going to like so many things, guys. Like you get so good at it, the people are going to want to have you speak on stages. I'm just telling you, like there's different levels. Like you get so good at this, like people are like, hey, can you come speak on a stage for us? We'll pay you like 20K if that's cool. Like, you know, people get paid like a lot of money to just do presentations and stuff to get on stage. Like you can get on stages, guys. Like even inside of our community, like once you hit 6 figures and you decide to go to the live events, like they'll bring you up on stage. Okay. They'll be like, hey, do you want to speak? How do I know? Because I've been to the live events. That's my goal, guys, to hit 6 figures this year. I want to get up on that stage. I want to share my freaking story. Right? Just like I was sitting in the audience watching other people on the stage. I want to be on that stage too. Even though it's scary. Public speaking is scary, right? I know, but I want to go. I want to grow. Don't you? Don't you want to get up? Like, don't you want to? Don't you want to see what you're capable of? I want to see what I'm capable of, right? I've already seen like this past 2 years, guys. I've seen like, wow, right? I'm not saying like to brag and I'll be all like talk about myself, but like I'm just trying to show you like what's possible. Just like seeing all the growth, like seeing like hanging out with millionaires, going to live events, like making thousands of dollars, multiple five figures, learning all these things that I didn't know, like email marketing, social media marketing, building an email list, building a community, creating my own offers. Even I've created some of my own offers yet, right? I created a couple courses not too long ago, and it didn't take me very long. Okay. Just because I said yes to this business, guys, because I wasn't afraid. I wasn't afraid to try things. I wasn't afraid to get outside of my comfort zone. Going live is not something like I was comfortable doing, but I was like, hey, man, I understand everything you want, everything I want, everything you want is on the other side of our comfort zones, right? You know this. You already know this, guys. You know everything you want in your life is on the other side of fear. Everything you want on life is on the other side of your comfort zone. You know the only way you're going to get what you want is by taking action. I don't need to tell you that. You already know. So you just got to do it. And the best time is now, guys. The best time is now. Don't delay. Like, don't delay. Start your journey and then just take people on your journey. And we're going to help you guys. You're going to get millionaire mentoring inside of our community. Okay. You can also join my community for free. You can join my community for free, guys. So you can work with me personally inside of my community. You have any questions? Like every day, guys, I drop a post inside of my community, straight value. Like I give marketing tips, I give mindset tips every single freaking day. I just started my community, guys. I only got like 18 people in it right now, but I haven't been really promoting it so much. I've been like laying the foundation of the community, and pretty soon I'm going to start like promoting it more. But I pretty much laid the foundation. So you can join my community and you can join the big community. The big community, we got 58,000 people inside of our community, guys. You get daily millionaire mentoring, right? So you get to work with me and you get to work with the community. How can you fail? I don't think it's possible. Like either you win or you learn. Like actually you can't fail. Either you win or you learn. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. With this business, guys, you can earn $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions. Now you're thinking like a lot of people, they're afraid. They have doubts. They're skeptical. They're thinking like, what if it doesn't work? Like, what if I don't make any money? Like I've tried things before. I tried making money online before. It didn't work. Yeah, I get it. I tried things too. I tried things for many years. Probably like 5 years. I tried like all kinds of stuff, multi-level marketing, affiliate marketing, all kinds of things. I didn't make anything. I spent more money than I made. Investing in things, monthly fees. I spent more money than I made. I made a couple sales here and there. Nothing. Like I was negative, guys. Negative. Spent more money than I made. Pretty sure. It wasn't until I joined this business that I actually started making something substantial, like multiple five figures. My goal is to hit 6 figures this year. My friend Christina, she made 10K in 2 weeks, guys. The past 2 weeks, guys, the past 3 weeks, she's made 10K in 2 weeks. Crazy. Oh yeah, we have a webinar tonight, actually. You can see her speak, guys. Like she's going to be speaking in this webinar. And guess what? I invited her to speak in my community tomorrow. So you can join my community too. You can catch her speaking tonight. I think it's at 7 o'clock. I think it's 7 CST. I'm in EST. I'm in Michigan. I'm in Michigan. Let me know where you guys are from. Drop it in the comments. I'm in Michigan. So I think the webinar tonight is at 7 CST. Okay. So you can jump on this webinar. And the creator of this business, guys, she's going to break down how this business works. And then Christina, my friend, is going to be on that call too. She's going to be sharing her story. And then tomorrow I'm going to be interviewing her inside of my community at what time? I think 12 CST, 1 p.m. EST, my time. Okay. So I'm going to interview her tomorrow because like I said, she's my friend. We talk every day. We chat. We haven't met yet though. We haven't met in person. We're like text buddies. Like I never had a text buddy, but we text each other every day. Okay. Anyways, go here, guys. If you want to attend that free webinar, it's like a webinar is basically a class. It's a free training, guys. If you want to attend that free training tonight, then go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. I'm going to be sending out an invitation. I'm going to be sending out a email, okay, like 10 minutes before the training begins. You're going to get an email from me. And you can join that training tonight, guys. And it's going to break down everything, all like what this business is. By the creator of the business herself, she's going to break down what this business is. Then you're going to hear testimonies from people like Christina. Christina speaking tonight, and some other people. Maybe Daryl, the guy who made multiple six figures from being homeless to making multiple six figures. He might speak. We have another person named Amy. She was working 2 jobs, single parent, working 2 jobs, sometimes 18-hour days. Okay, she started this business, 0 skills, like no tech skills. She didn't know how to use social media whatsoever. She started this business, guys, because she was just sick of it. She was sick of being overworked and underpaid. Within like 90 days or something, she was able to quit both of her jobs. Now she does this full time. She does digital marketing full time. Okay, she's free. She's basically free, right? So she like jumps on these live webinars, trainings too. Sometimes she shares her story. So you'll probably see her, Daryl, maybe Christina, maybe somebody else. But yeah, you can see it, guys. You can see this free training, free webinar, sevenfiguremonk.com. And they're going to talk about the same thing I'm talking about, but it's going to be a little bit more polished. I'm simple. I'm a simple guy. I just have my little board. So you guys, all you need is a little board like this. You just got to tell people, you just got to do what I'm doing, but do it in your style. Do it the way you talk, the way you speak. But you can have the same freaking board. Just say offer, system, strategy. Tell people how it works. Okay. See, I simplified this. And it's funny because recently I simplified this offer, system, strategy. And the creator of this business, guys, recently she's also like, I changed my marketing. Now I'm just talking like this, offer, system, strategy. I'm like, hey, that's just what I'm doing too. I'm doing the exact same thing that she's doing, but she does it a little more fancy. She like has a whole board and she does all the writing and stuff. I don't really want to do that. Like she gets really into it. She has like a whole board and she's just like, but she's talking about the same thing, offer, system, strategy. Okay. She's talking about the same exact freaking thing. Hers is just a little more polished. Okay. I'm just a little more raw. I'm a little more raw, guys. So offer, system, strategy. Does that make sense? Any questions, guys? Do you get the offer, system, strategy thing? Because that's it. This is what every business on the planet does, by the way. Every business on the planet, they have an offer, something that they're selling. They have a system so they can make money in their sleep, an automated business like Amazon, and they have a strategy to promote their business. Okay. Every business on the planet. Now the strategy, the offer might be different. The system might be different. The strategy might be different, but they all do it. Okay. Our strategy is post content every day, go live, post free ads. That's what we teach. Now, other businesses, they might do paid advertising. They might do commercials, whatever, right? They have some kind of strategy, guys. Like Amazon, they have a freaking strategy. They have a team of people. They have a team of marketing professionals that are strategizing. Like, you think they just do things randomly? No, they have a freaking team of like marketers that are designing commercials, designing emails, designing everything, guys, behind the scenes. Okay. So every business operates like this. Every business on the planet. There's no business on the planet, guys, that doesn't follow this. Every business has an offer, product, opportunity, service, physical products or digital products. Every business has a system. And if they don't have a system to make money in their sleep, that's not a very good business. Okay. They don't know what they're doing. And if they don't have a strategy to market their business, they're not going to get any customers, which means they're going to go out of business. A lot of businesses do, guys. Like I read like 50% of people, 50% of businesses, like they go out of business in like 5 years or something. I also read like it takes most businesses 3 years to make profit. Okay. Now with this business, to make profit, you only need 2 sales. You only need 2 sales, guys. And then you've made profit. 2 sales. 1 sale gets your investment back. Okay. Yeah, it's a business. It's a one-time investment. I also invested. It's a one-time investment. Okay. 1 sale gets your investment back. 2 sales, you're in profit, depending on which product they buy. But basically 2 sales, your business is in profit, guys. Okay. I got my first sale in like 2 to 3 weeks. That was a long time ago. And I'm in profit. I've made multiple 5 figures, thousands of dollars. Okay. Multiple 5 figures. I'm in profit. So I'm winning. But my goal is to make six figures this year. I want to make six figures this year. I want to be on the stage this year. That's one goal. I want to go to one of our live events and I want to be on the stage. Okay, I want to do that. Instead of sitting in the audience watching the other six-figure income earners speak, I want to be on that freaking stage. And I want to see you on that stage too. I want to see you on that stage, guys. I want to see you on that stage. See, my goal is to like create 1,000 self-made millionaires. Okay. I'm going to keep showing up every day until I create 1,000 self-made millionaires. Right. But it starts with your first, let's start with your first 10K. See, I've made multiple five figures, so I can teach you how to make your first 10K for sure. How did I make my first 10K, guys? What did I do? Offer, system, strategy. Okay. It all comes back to this. I have my offer, this. I have my system so I can make money in my sleep, which I have. And I have my strategy. I post content. I go live. Okay. I don't really post free ads, but you can do that too. There's something called copy, paste, post free ads. Okay. You go to these high traffic websites like what is it called? I can't think of it. Craigslist. Yeah. It's like Craigslist, but it's free. And you can just post free ads there for your business, whatever business it is, for this business. Okay. So who is interested in this business, guys? Who are your customers? Who are your potential customers? Anybody that wants to make money online. Anybody that wants to learn about digital marketing, right? So we got three buyers. Okay. One customer could be somebody that has a business and they want to learn how to attract more customers. Because there's a lot of people that have businesses, but they don't know how to attract customers and they don't make any money. So that's one buyer. Okay. The second buyer is there's somebody they want to just learn how to they want to learn what we teach. Like we teach you how to create, multiple streams of income. Like we teach you how to create your own offers, your own communities, your own courses, how to market them. Because if you have an offer, but you don't know how to market it, you're not going to make any money. So that's the second type of buyer, somebody who wants to just create their own stuff and market it. Okay. Now the third type of buyer, they're just people that want to make money online. They just want to resell the programs. Okay. They just want to do the business. They just want to resell the programs. Okay. So three types of buyers, guys. So you can choose who you want to market to. Now I usually market to people that want to make money online. That's just who I prefer to market to, because I know there's thousands of people in the world that want to make money online. And I know that financial stress is a big problem for people because I experience it myself. I know what it feels like to be financially stressed out, guys. I know what it feels like to be just sick, sick and tired of being stressed out. There's been times in my life where I didn't even care if I woke up in the morning because of the financial stress. It was so heavy. I didn't even care. I was like, whatever, God, if whatever, if you want me to make me rich or whatever, whatever, I don't care. So I know the pain. I know the pain of financial stress. Right. So I want to help people get free from that because I know what it feels like, guys. I know how heavy it is. You're probably dealing with financial stress right now. And if you're not, then then this probably isn't for you. Right? If you're not dealing with financial stress, you're financially free and you're living in the dream life, then this business probably isn't for you. But it could be. I mean, even if you're rich, this is still a good business because you could still help so many people with this business, even if you're rich. But that's not really my perfect customer, right? We teach you how to speak to your perfect customer. I don't really speak to rich people. Now, some people do. Some people, their perfect customer is a rich person. Okay. I've seen advertising. I've seen this one video, this one ad, and the guy was like, "Hey, are you a six-figure income earner? Do you make over six figures, but you want to lose weight? Are you sick of looking at your fat gut in the mirror? And you want to lose weight?" But he says, are you a six? He says directly, "Do you make six figures?" That's because he's targeting people that have money. Okay. He's targeting people that have money. And then he brings in the pain point. What's the pain point? Are you sick of looking at your fat stomach in the mirror? I literally saw this ad, guys, on social media. And I was like, I knew exactly what he was doing because I've gone through training inside of our community, inside of our program. So I knew exactly what he was doing, guys. I knew exactly how he was marketing his business. He was targeting people that men that had money that are overweight, He was targeting overweight men. He's like, I get like I will get you shredded. If you join our program, you're gonna get shredded. Okay. I saw exactly what he was doing, guys. See, once you learn about marketing, you can't unsee it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. You'll look at commercials differently. You look at ads differently, guys. You look at everything differently. You look at things through like a marketing perspective. I look at commercials differently, guys. I don't look at them as just like entertainment. I look at them, I'm like, okay, what are they doing? Like, what are they saying? Like, how are they like, what kind of images are they putting on the screen? Okay. Like once you start learning about this stuff, you can unsee it, guys. And then you'll see like, oh my God, freaking marketing's everywhere. Like it's freaking everywhere. Now, some people are not even aware, but you see how many ads, like how many commercials are everywhere, ads everywhere, ad. You can't avoid it. It's freaking everywhere. But then once you see it though, you can't unsee it. And then you're starting to think like a marketer. Not all the time. I'm not like obsessed, but like I'm just saying. You look at the world a little bit differently. You look at business a little bit differently, right? And that's kind of that's a good thing because that means you're more aware. Because some people they're not even aware, guys. They're not even aware of like marketing and like everything that goes into it. I know like when they create these commercials, a lot of freaking work goes into that. A lot of thought goes into that. A lot of strategy goes into that. Whatever ads people are posting, there's freaking like the good ones, the people that make a lot of money, they have strategy, guys. If you don't have a strategy, like you're probably not going to make a lot of money, right? That's why we teach you how to market inside of our community. You're going to learn from a millionaire every single day. A millionaire is going to freaking coach you and teach you how to freaking market, guys. Like today, like we had a millionaire mentoring call today, guys. Every Monday we have millionaire mentoring, and I jumped on. Okay, what like we go into these like Zoom calls, right? And we have like these breakout rooms, and we'll meet other people from inside of the community, and we'll like talk about like whatever we're discussing, and then we leave the breakout rooms, and if the millionaire mentor has time, she'll open it up for questions. You know, sometimes she's busy, she can't, but like sometimes she'll open it up for questions, and we do like interactive. So I rose my hand. Like I know her personally. I've already met her many times. So like I was like, hey Michelle, and like I was like, the topic was like we had like 4 things we needed to like work on with our marketing. I was like, can you help me get a little more clear with my message? Like like what can I say? Like if you were me, Michelle, like what would you say? And she was like, well, why did you start this business, Dan? Like why did you start it? Like what was the main reason you started this business? Because you got to share that with people. You got to connect with you got to connect into that pain, that reason, that why. I was like, yeah, well, it's because my company, you know, they cut my pay. I was freaking sick of it. I was like sick of being restricted. She's like, restricted. Talk about that. Talk about being restricted. Like restricted, like I wanted to like do things like travel, but I couldn't because I was restricted because my company cut my pay. So I couldn't do what I wanted to do. She's like, yeah, you got to talk about that. Really go into that. Just keep talking about it over and over again in at least one video. So every day, guys, like one video a day, I'm going to talk about being restricted, how my job is restricting me, or like, you know, the restrictions I was experiencing because of my job. Like, for example, one time my friend was like, hey, Dan, man, we want to go to this place. We're going to go travel. We're going to go to this cool place. You want to come? I'm like, no, I can't, man. I got to work. And I was like, screw this, man. Screw this. How many times have you guys like been restricted in your life because of your job or because you have a lack of money? Think about it. Just think about like how many times have you been restricted because you have a lack of money or your job is just restricting you? Like your job they won't give you time off. Okay. They won't give you time off or they don't pay you enough. So they're restricting you because they don't pay you enough. So you're not able to do what you want to do. And that was this one call, guys. That was this one little like I was talking to a millionaire and she was like, get deep into that. Get deep into that. Share that. Because that's called relatable content, guys. See, I could just talk about this business like, you know, make $900 a day, $1,400 a day, you know, blah, 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 blah. But like, that's kind of generic, which I do. Like I create a lot of generic content at times, to be honest. But like, that's kind of generic. But like, if you're just like, hey, talking about your story and like your problems that you've been experiencing or are experiencing, talking about your problems and then sharing the solution, which is the blueprint at sevenfiguremonk.com. Like you talk about the solution and the pain, that's relatable pain, guys. Like if you talk about like not having enough money in your bank account to do the things you want to do, well, guess what? There's like millions of other people that have that same pain. So you're speaking about your personal pain and then other people can connect to that pain. And that's when they lean in. They're like, oh yeah, man, this guy's speaking right. This person's speaking to me. Okay. And then they're like, the blueprint. Okay, where's that blueprint? I got to grab that freaking blueprint. And then you get a customer, guys, or many customers from one piece of content. Like my friend Christina, I'm going to talk about her forever for the rest of my life. She made $10,000 in 2 weeks. She made freaking $10,000 in 2 weeks, guys. Blows my mind. It blows hers mind too. She can't even believe it herself. She's even shocked. She's even told me, like, I feel weird. Like, I feel weird about this. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like I don't know if I deserve this. That's what she said, guys. That's her mindset. She's like, I don't know if I deserve this. I'm like, Christina, you deserve it. You did the work. Like, I'm different. I have a different mindset issue. I feel like I deserve it too much. I'm kind of like a little impatient. I'm like, come on, God. Like, come on. Can you just send me millions of dollars already? Like, come on. Can we get on with it? I have an opposite issue, guys. Maybe it's a little entitlement, which is like, that's my issue. That's my mindset. I got to be patient. I got to trust the process. But Christina is kind of like, I feel weird. I'm like, why do you feel weird? Like, I don't know. I don't deserve it. That's what I can't like. Yeah, she's being real though. That's why Christina's making so much money, because she's just unfiltered, raw, and real. She doesn't. She's just completely herself. She's just simple. Okay, like I learned from her because I got to be more like Christina. Just freaking just be real. Right, I got to go, guys. I might watch the game. Who's watching the game? College football championships. I'm not like I like sports. I don't watch a lot of sports, but sometimes I watch sports. So I'm gonna probably watch the game and just chill. And then while I'm watching the game, during commercials or whatever, I'll have my phone and I'll be building my business from my phone, guys. Maybe I'll be messaging people. Maybe I'll be posting some content. That's what I love about this. See, you can build your business at any time around your schedule, guys. Like, I'll be chilling, just watching the game, chilling. But if it's a commercial or whatever, I'll just be checking my phone, posting some content, whatever. sevenfiguremonk.com. Go here. All right. I hope you guys understand. Like, I hope we got some value here. I'm trying to show you, like, jobs are not the only way to make money. It's not even the best way to. You're probably never going to get rich. You're probably never going to get freedom from a job, guys. For most people, you're not going to get the life you want to live by working a job. Okay. There's no freedom there for most people. Okay. So you can either be an employee for the rest of your life, be overworked and underpaid until the day you die, or you can learn how to become an entrepreneur. Okay. Learn these skills. Very simple skills, guys. Honestly, a child can do this. It's not complicated. A child can post content. A child can go live. I could teach a child how to do this. It's not complicated, guys. It's all the mindset. You just got to believe that you can do this. You just got to believe that you can figure this out. You just got to believe that you can post content, attract customers, that you can just figure out how to do this stuff. Okay. And you can do this. If you can, like, you've done so many things in your life that are probably harder than this. If you're working 40 plus hours a week, that's harder, guys. My paper route was harder than this, honestly. It's all a mental thing. You just got to believe in yourself. Okay. You got to believe that you can do it. And you got to trust yourself. You got to trust the process. You got to plug into our community for support. Okay. Because we're going to support you. We're going to help you. We're not going to ghost you. We're going to help you build your business, guys. You can have as much support as you want. You can attend the live calls, or you can attend the live. If you want more support, you can go to the live events. You can meet the creator of the business. You have as much support as you want. You just gotta take action, though. You just got to do it. You just got to believe that you can figure this out. And just take action, guys. Just take action. Don't overthink it, because if you overthink, like, what is it? What my mentor said something good today. What she said, like, I don't know. She said, like, if you overthink, you're dead, or something. It rhymed. I forgot. But like, overthinking, guys, it's gonna keep you stuck. If you're overthinking, like, I don't know, what if it doesn't work? Blah blah blah. What if it doesn't work? If you keep overthinking, guys, you're gonna be stuck. You're just gonna be spinning your wheels, overworked, underpaid until the day you die. Pick something, whether it's this, whatever. Pick something, go all in, and just go all in for at least 6 months. At least 6 months. And then you can see, okay, what did I learn? How much have I learned? How much have I made? And then you can decide if you want to keep going or not. But I guarantee you, if you plug into the community and you plug in, you're going to learn something. I don't know how much you're going to make, because I don't know how much I'm going to make this year. Like, I don't know how many sales you're going to get. I don't know how many sales I'm going to get, because I can't see in the future. But you just got to ask yourself, like, if you don't do this, what are you going to do? Like, if you don't do this, like, how else are you going to learn how to make 6 and 7 figures? Because, like, I'm telling you to start this business to make 6 and 7 figures, guys. I'm not telling you to start the business just to make a couple extra bucks. Like, if you want to make a couple extra bucks, get a job or do some kind of like crappy online side hustle. Okay. I'm talking about making 6 and 7 figures here. So, like, how else are you going to make 6 and 7 figures? That's my question to you. Just think about the alternative. See, I know if I wasn't building a business, if I wasn't learning this kind of stuff, how to become an entrepreneur, my alternative would be overworked and underpaid until the day I die. I know that, guys. I've already seen that. I already know like what the alternative is for me. It's not pretty. It's going to be like a crappy job, getting paid like 10 to 20 bucks an hour, being like a Walmart greeter or something. That's just the cards I was dealt. Like, I didn't finish college. I made some probably stupid choices when I was younger, which led me to only making like $10 to $30 an hour. All my jobs that I've worked in my life, guys, between $10 to $30 an hour, just because that's just the cards I was dealt. So I know if I don't figure out how to become an entrepreneur, then I'm going to be stuck working a job that I hate for the rest of my life. I know that. I know my future, right? It's like the Matrix, right? Where they told Neo, you have a choice. Like, you can leave the car, you can go down that road, and you know where that road's going to go. So I know where my road will go, guys. It's not going to be a good road if I don't make this work. If I don't show up for myself, learn all these skills and make this work, I know I'm not going to be living the life that I want. So you got to ask yourself too, what is the alternative? If you don't do this, what are you going to do? 2 to 3 jobs, go back to college, try some other side hustle, try affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing. Okay. Whatever you're going to try, guys, whatever you're going to sell, whatever it is, I don't care what it is, you still have to learn how to market. Okay. You still got to learn how to market. All these side hustles, if you're selling something, you still got to learn how to attract customers. That's why you should join our community too, because you're going to learn how to market, whether it's this business or any other business. You still got to learn how to do that. I joined this business, guys, originally, not because I wanted to like sell these products that I'm selling now. I already had a business. I just wanted to improve my marketing skills. That's why I joined this, guys. See, not everybody joins this business just because they want to like make money with the business. But then after I saw the business, I was like, okay, this is better than what I'm doing. I'm going to do this business instead. That's a true story. Okay. So I would recommend, like, for people, whether maybe you have a business, but you're not getting customers. Okay. I would recommend you to join this business, this program, this community. Or maybe you don't have a business, then I would also recommend that you join this program, this community, because it could change your freaking life. I've already seen it change people's lives, guys. I've seen people make multiple 6 figures, multiple 7 figures. I saw my friend Christina make $10,000, guys, in the past 3 weeks. Okay. It took her 2 weeks, but in the past 3 weeks, I've seen her make $10,000, guys, in 2 freaking weeks as a stay-at-home mom. So I've literally seen it happen. And once you're inside of our community, then you'll understand. Because right now you're not inside of our community. So like maybe you're skeptical because you don't see what I see. Do you see what I see? No, you don't. Okay. You don't see what I see, guys. Like, you don't, like, I see this every freaking day. Like, for example, I'll show you our community, then I got to go. But let me show you. Here we go. Here's my friend, Christina. What's going on? Okay. Freaking technology. See, you guys, you don't need tech skills, right? Here we go. Anyways, whatever. See this? See this? Christina, $6,000, guys, in 5 days. This is inside of our community. See, I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok. That's why I'm kind of moving around. Okay. This is inside of our community, guys. These are wins inside of our community, right? So $6,000 in 5 days as a stay-at-home mom. She made $6,000, guys, in 5 days, and $10,000 in 2 weeks. Okay. I don't know why it's not loading. It's weird. Let me reload it. Okay, here we go. I'm going to read what she said. Thank you, Lord, for showing me this opportunity. 8,600 in 2 weeks as a hot mess mama. My mind can't. This right here is proof. You don't need skills or experience to start doing this. If I can, you can. Believe in what you have and share it. The system will take care of the rest. We are so very blessed to have our hands on this. My homie, Dan Bellin, guess what, guys? That's me. She gave me a shout out. My homie, Dan Bellin, making me share so you can share the proof. The system works. Yeah, I told her to share her wins. I told because she wasn't feeling comfortable. She's like, I don't feel worthy. I don't want to share my wins. What if people get jealous? I'm like, that's their problem. You got to share those wins because I want to share your story. I want to share your wins. He's like, what if people get jealous? And that's like, if you're getting jealous of other people, guys, that's your issue. You got to work on that. And hey, it happens to me too. Okay, I get it. But anyways, look at, you see that? That's my name, guys. Dan Bellin. Okay. So she gave me a shout out. Like when I tell you that she's my friend, even though we haven't met yet, but we text. We're gonna meet this year. We're gonna hang out in Nashville or something because she lives in Tennessee. Okay. So here's your proof, guys. This is your social proof. Now there's thousands of these. Okay. There's thousands of these. I could read this all day, but I'm just showing you one. $6,000 in 5 days as a stay-at-home mom. And she didn't know what she was doing, guys. She had no idea. She never did digital marketing before in her life. See, I did online marketing before. I had a little bit of experience. Like I understood the concept of posting content. I understood attraction marketing. I understood like email marketing, but I never did email marketing. And I sucked at attraction marketing, even though I understood what it was. Okay. I had a little bit of experience before. She had zero experience, guys. No experience whatsoever. She didn't even know what she was doing. Okay. But she's made 10K in freaking 2 weeks. And that's just one person in our community, guys. We have 58,000 people. We got tons of stories. So you can be the next story. You're writing your story right now, guys. You're writing your story. Every little decision you make or don't make, you're literally writing your story. Now imagine somebody's watching you. Like imagine like you're like it's your movie of your life. What would somebody say to you right now if they're watching your movie? Like would they be like, "Hey, take some action, man. Get up, start this business, do that thing. What are you doing?" Like imagine somebody's watching you. What would they say to you? Okay? Because somebody is watching you, guys. It's called God. God's watching you or the universe, whatever you want to say. So like what kind of story do you want to write for yourself? Do you want to be like, I was overworked and underpaid until the day I died and it sucked? Or do you want to be like, I started this business. I saw this 7-figure monk guy. He said, start this business. I started the business. I went on to make 6 and 7 figures. I lived the life of my dreams. I fulfilled all my desires and I impacted the world and it was beautiful. Like what kind of story do you want to write for yourself? Let's start the journey, guys. The journey begins. 7-figure monk deck. I'm just like, you got to have fun too, guys. I'm having fun too. This is fun for me. Go here, 7figuremonk.com. Okay. I got to go because I got to watch a little football. That's what men do. We watch football. Yeah, football. Okay, football. Yeah. I don't watch a lot of football, but I watch some. 7figuremonk.com, guys. Enter your email. Check it out. If you love it, just freaking get started. You get to work with me, and you get to work with our community. Join my community for free. Big community. My community is small right now. You can see how I build my community, guys. You can see what happens with my community. I don't know what's going to happen, right? You can also build communities and make like bank building communities, guys. Like you can make like recurring income. There's people making 6 figures in recurring income, building communities. We also teach you that. We also teach you that too, guys. Like they're making bank, building a community. Now, if this makes you uncomfortable, the thought of doing any of this, great. I'm happy. Like that's good. That's a good sign. That means this is your opportunity to grow. Okay. If all of this, like the idea of starting your own business, building a community, making money online, if it makes you uncomfortable, good. Because that's your opportunity to grow, my friends. Okay. 7figuremonk.com. All right. Screenshot it. Okay, my friends, I got to go. Peace. Peace and love. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Have a great night.